And good morning, everyone. This is day 2 of the MAGFest 2018 vlog. And boy, once again, last night was an incredible time hanging out with all the new people I've wanted to meet, as well as competing in a couple tournaments, other events that went on. It was a ton of fun. But anyways, I'm pretty sure today will be even more fun as everything in the expo hall, the consoles, arcades are now open for 24 hours a day up until they close Sunday. And the reason why I say everything else is going to be more fun today is we got a Mario Party tournament at 10 a.m. and they call it Mario Party X. I'm wondering that if that's like a cross between 1, 2, and 3 for mini games. That would be kind of fun if it is, but the X just kind of blows my mind as to what it really is. And a couple panels are going to be happening too that are really fun. The name that video game tune, where a song is played, you just have to name what video game it's from. I can say that I'm very terrible at it because I haven't played too many games in my life. There's also going to be a retro gaming Jeopardy panel that I want to go to. I pay attention to a lot of retro games. I think I can do well in that one if I get selected to play. And then the biggest panel tonight is the Runaway Guys Throwing Controllers. Those are the most fun to go to. Pretty much no matter where they are at any convention, they're always fun to watch. I think there's not going to be any other tournaments than what I just mentioned earlier, but anyways, I just got out of the shower. I need to get myself some breakfast, and then we will head back down to the Gaylord for day 2 of MAGFest. So let's do this. Finally got it. Oh, gee. So if you couldn't tell by all that right there, the MAGFest challenges. Yeah, look at all these particular challenges here. I tried these a couple times. They're just way too difficult to even try. I mean, in the Donkey Kong one, I can't even get past that bonus stage within 25 seconds. This one, just have to keep Mario moving. If you slow down or just die to an enemy, you're done. It's basically like the movie Speed, where you have to stay above 50 miles an hour. It's like that. But this was the one I just completed. Pretty easy, but still have to be really, really fast with it to get that kiss from Peach. Otherwise, you'll get one from Bowser and or Booster. Everything else here, not sure what else I could say about him. But this one I tried a couple times and I just couldn't get it going. I mean, there are plenty of places where I just can't jump anyway. But anyways, the Mario Party X tournament is about to start soon, so just wanted to show off what I was doing before then. So I'll see you in a little bit. Well, still another 25 minutes till the tourney, so let's just have a quick stroll around the marketplace. Pretty empty right now. I mean, most vendors are closed for now. They'll definitely reopen like later this morning or this afternoon, because definitely quite a few definitely stayed up overnight and everything. Yeah, take a look at all those quilts over there, especially that Mega Man one. Town. Oh, you got a cool Majora's Mask right there. Oh yeah. Pretty pricey, but definitely a great work of art there. But at least everything else is still open down there, including the arcades. Yeah. Video Games New York. I think some of you may have heard of this store before, and I think I saw this particular store at PAX East a couple times. I think I may have bought a poster from them one time, but they also sell, if you can't see down here, some Japanese titles, especially look at those ones for the DS. And yeah, even Japanese N64 cartridges. I sure would especially like that Japanese DK64 one. I mean, only $10, but I would much rather like to play a Mario Party one, because it'd be a mystery to me what particular mini game we're playing when it's being selected. Otherwise, everything else here looks really cool. The Sega Game Gear, I mean, that had to have been a very short-lived system, because it ran on 6 AA batteries. 6 AA's, when the Game Boy only used 2. And yeah, look at all those consoles up there. Quite a lot. Not sure what else is in here, but I know over at that table over there, there is a sign-up for this event called MAGFest Versus, based on the old show Nick Arcade from the 90s. I was hoping to mainly go to the one tonight, but it's held at about the same time as Throne Controllers is, so they're going to have another show on Saturday night, so I may go to that one. Otherwise, I think everything else around here looks really, really nice. I think I'll go ahead and cut away to when I'm about to get the Mario Party X tournament started. I saw on the sign-up sheet that it says you'll find out when you get here. It'll be 1, 2, or 3. I'm hoping it isn't 1, because I don't want to do some rotate control stick mini games. I can't afford to get my hand burned and everything. You know what I mean. But anyways, I'll see you later. Alrighty, just got finished with the first round of the Mario Party tourney, and I advanced to the final round of it, which will be happening pretty shortly. What happened was it was a combination of 2 against 2, 1 versus 3, and 4-player games, and I got the most wins out of everyone for all that, and some of them were not very easy, I will say. I'll even say what those mini games were. The 2 versus 2 ones were Toad Bandstand and Bobsled Run. I won Bobsled Run all 3 times with my teammate. I lost 2 out of 3 to Toad Bandstand, especially because we were flawless in like 2 of those 3 matches, and Toad just had to randomly pick a winner in that one, so beyond my control for all that. Then we had the 1 versus 3, which was Bob-omb Barrage. Every player each was the 1 player, so we had to play it 4 times. When it was my turn, I did not succeed in that, but I at least won as the team of 3 twice. And then the the last part of that opening round was the 4-player games, which had I think Lava Tile Isle, which I won at the very last second. There was Hexagon Heat, which I lost at the last second. Shell Shocked, I lost pretty badly. And another one that I won was, I just can't remember its name. I'll put an annotation down below. I can't remember what that other mini game was. But anyways, I've advanced to the final round, which is going to be a 20-turn board of something, of some board. I'm told that it's not going to be either Mystery or Pirate Land, because those boards have, they're just so big and everything, and Mystery Land has that notorious warp thing for every quadrant of the board, so that's not going to work very well for the final round. So I don't know what board we're going to play, but I'll let you know when all that goes around. So I'll see you guys later. I just realized that other mini game that I missed talking about, it was Crazy Cutters. I won that. All my opponents pretty much got pretty bad sketches on theirs. Mine was near perfect, I will say, 88 points. But just giving a heads up on that.
The mini game stuff. So then it was the gory stuff. And all of us the happy stuff. So we're like, okay, tiebreaker. And I'm like, okay, dice ball. I press A. And I just be overly cool.
Whoa! Who was a hunter?
Thank you.
Let's see the detailed results.
Yeah, I want to see how close the mini game score was.
Yes.
Oh,
What about 8 coins?
8 coins made the difference.
Especially since Luigi was in the Circle of Doom so many times. Alrighty. Alrighty, just finished up the Mario Party tourney and I got first place. Look at all those mag points. Yeah. And as you saw in that last snippet there, it was a very close finish. There were quite a lot of things. I wish I could have recorded a lot of what happened over there, but it wasn't meant to be, as I really had to stay focused on everything there. The coolest thing I did in that final round was put the Bowser Parade route on one of my rivals because she was about to get a star. So I had to send her back to the start to prevent it from happening. That could have been the ultimate decider right there, but another cool thing that happened to me was I got a hidden block star. And everyone went really, really salty on me. But otherwise, it was still a really good ending. Everyone showed good sportsmanship and everything. But anyways, it's actually an hour since Name That Game Tune started, so I'm way late for it. So I'm just going to see if I can catch the last few minutes of it and see if I can meet up with everyone else that's in there. So I'll probably see you when I get to the Name That Tune, if they'll let me in, that is. Alright, see ya!
I'm gonna punch you in the face!
Finally.
Games involving punching? I don't know. Audience, Shatterhand.
Shatterhand?
Next song.
I was thinking it was called Iron Knuckle or something.
Yes.
Okami?
No, it's not Okami. Audience? Asura's Wrath. Oh. Game pulls a lot of punching. All right, next song. Oh, who was first? George. Arms. It is Arms.
Yes.
Only because his light went back off. I was pretty sure he did. No.
What am I?
Yes.
Just to the North Star.
No.
I'm going to choose my path. The power of my God hand. No evil will get. Hand to hand or fist to fist. Kick the nuts or twist your wrist.
5 seconds.
God power, look up hip and strong, so trust me.
Yes. It's God Hand!
Wait, did I hear too much Big Man Strong?
Last song.
Audience. Jade Empire. 1-2. Yes, it is Jade Empire. All right, 2-1-0. And Dragon Slayer Ornstein. Last category. We got, hey, remember the 80s?
Hey, Amanda.
Quit dragging your feet. Sony. I know that song from somewhere.
Me too.
And sup, dog?
Let's go. Sony.
Sony.
Sega.
Sony song. Done. All right. 90s boss round.
Yeah!
The final boss of the first round.
Good thing I turned the snippet on.
Yes, can go. Yeah, it's Super Metroid. Yes, can go. That's Streets of Rage 2. Yes. No, that's right.
5 seconds.
Audience. Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. Alright. These last two really quick, even though it looks like Kingo's going to win unless numbers. Kingo. Symphony of the Night! Alright, in the last song.
Oh, wow.
Yes?
Mega Man 5?
No. Not the other one. That was the fair guess.
5 seconds.
All right. Yeah, what's your last guess?
Mega Man 6.
No. Audience. Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. All right. That's going to do it for round one. Let's get our other two round two places up here. Kingo, you can stay right there. Kingo. You guys grab your opponents. Kingo! Who else we got to get up here? Yeah. The weapon returns. Who else? Who else is round two? We're missing somebody. Unless they're behind me. There you are. You are behind me.
2 seconds. All right.
All right, 2 seconds to Kingo. If you know it, you'll
Wait, one more time for you, Kingo.
Really stumped right now.
Honky got further?
No. Kyle, you have to know it? No. Audience? Glass score. A point to Kyle, though. Yeah.
No sweep.
Let's do some work. Let's see. All right, Kyle, bidding starts with you.
Start at 10.
10.
4.
4, says Penny.
Really stressful, okay?
It is.
3.5.
3.5, says Kyle.
2.5.
2.5.
But we're at 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
2.
2, says Kyle.
1.
1. So it's either he has to name it or you go to a half second.
Name it in a second.
Name it in a second, Kingo.
All right. Final Fantasy 9.
Final Fantasy 9. Kingo is your champion. Name that tune 2018. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for playing. Kingo. Kingo. In an orderly fashion. Thank you. See you next year.
Everyone, have fun, stay hydrated.
And show me what you got.
And if you couldn't tell in those last snippets there, I've got to go to name that game tune, and I didn't miss very much, to be honest, even though I was late about an hour because of the Mario Party tourney, but I have to be there just in time to catch King Kiansen from the Puddle Plains crew winning the whole tournament. It was a lot of fun, especially filming the Puddle Plains crew in the back cheering him on. It was a great moment for them. Really happy for them. But anyways, I am going to be probably hanging out with a couple more people, and then I'm going to see if I can get into the Retro Gaming Jeopardy panel coming up in just about a half hour. So I'll see you when it happens. Heading back outside with pretty cool cosplays of Shovel Knight and all that people over there. Alrighty. And I made it back outside of the Retro Gaming Jeopardy panel, and I actually got to participate in it, believe it or not. All I did was just answer one of the qualifying questions from the audience, and it seemed like an interesting way for me to get up there. I think my cappy hat was the pure charm there, but as far as the game itself, I did really bad. I don't know if it's going to be on video on MAGFest's account or anything like that, but I just did really bad. I ended up in the negatives. I just couldn't get buzzed in on a lot of clues that were very easy for me, and I just badly screwed up on ones that I should have known. What else am I going to say? I will say, though, when I got to Final Jeopardy, there was a clue that said the developer of Mario Parties 1 through 8. And believe it or not, my two opponents, and one of them is a very renowned YouTuber named Brentalfloss. I think he also makes some music, gaming music as well. He didn't know it, so I actually chimed in and said, "What is Hudson Soft?" and got a huge amount of applause from the crowd. And it was, at least that was my shining moment of the panel. Then I just watched another game of other people doing it, and they couldn't even answer the maker of the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which was Grezzo. I wanted to chime in on that, but pretty much everyone knew that anyway. But anyways, I think the next 3 or 4 hours are just going to be chilling around, finding other things to do, and then later tonight at 8:30 p.m. is going to be the Throne Controllers panel, which I'm really excited to go to. I really hope I get called up for that, but otherwise, I'll see you guys whenever I will be in the next part of the vlog. So, catch you later. got Star Fox playing Star Fox. What is this madness?
Forget about me. Millions times upon me. My way never love. Make me follow. Make me follow.
Alrighty, we are heading now into the Throne Controllers panel, although I got into the line pretty much very, very late, so I'm thinking there's a highly likely chance I may not be able to get a seat in there. Hopefully they will have standing room only sections I could still watch the show from. Otherwise, it could be closed off to everyone else in the line, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the line stretched out way this far back. It's pretty crazy, as that panel is really popular. But yeah, oh, excuse me. But yeah, MAGFest Versus is in there. I really wanted to go to it tonight, but since Throne Controllers is going on, I'd rather go to that. But at least MAGFest Versus will have another show tomorrow night, so I'll be waiting for that patiently. I think I'll just cut ahead to when I hopefully get in the ballroom for when the event is, so see you in a bit. So apparently I got in with lots of seats to spare. Not many else. Wow. But anyways, just picked up my card. It's this one right here, 288. Pretty nice card, it's what that is. There's that board up there. This is gonna be a fun night. Alrighty, I'll see you when it starts. Woo!
Thank you for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, one and all, welcome to everyone, guys. Throne Controllers MAGFest edition. How are you all doing tonight? I'll take that to me. We're going to ask a question. We're going to ask every time. How many people have seen this panel before? Alright. For you to know, there's been for a screen and a lot of horrible things as this goes on. I'm here host for tonight. I am Jonathan. I go by brother John online, and as always, I'm here with my co-hosts. Who doesn't have a microphone? You'll notice yesterday who doesn't have a microphone. That's it. Yeah, that one. I'm going to tell you pretty sorry. Alright, so a number of you guys between me should have been given cards. I will say, yeah, you're going to need those if you want to play. I know one of you in the back did not get cards. We actually ran out. This is the first year we've run out of cards. Oh. And you guys were what? Don't ruin the moment. I love you guys. If you did not get a card, there are a couple of events that can actually get you brought up here anyways, so don't lose hope. But it's going to be a lot harder. We have 400 cards again, so 400 people have a chance to play otherwise. You're going to call a bunch of numbers off, and you're going to play Throw Shoulders, where you come up in the center here in front of the mic, pick a card on the screen, and hope to God it's not a roll. So I'm going to warn you guys in advance, I added 2 new categories this year.
Oh, 2 new categories.
One of them's good, one of them's not so good. And categories. But first, before we start, how we do, Neil, would you like to do your name?
Well, I guess I will. That's not
Okay, anyway, not. Tell me yes or no. Are you ready? Game number 1.
Yeah.
Yokai lost 2 fleshy bones.
Yes.
No. Game number 2. Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo.
Yes. No.
Yes. Kyoto Mirage says with Sharp Envy.
Yes.
No. Mario Tennis 2016 Rio Games.
Yes.
Yes. And Lions of the Cross Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Yes. 4,002 points. I think we're not good. Sorry, no,
Alright, they got to get a tiebreaker going.
we have 2 people left. Our top 2 contestants here. So, actually, sit down.
Are they going to do Samurai Kirby?
Gentlemen,
They've been doing that every tiebreaker.
pretty fast. Well, we're going to be testing that because you're about to play a lovely game called Samurai Kirby. It's perfect, we have to do it.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's true.
Gentlemen, take seats.
There was actually a tournament for it yesterday. Yeah, a 10-year-run tournament.
Have either of you played Samurai Kirby before? You have that? You both have? Alright. So you don't want to 2-player? That's not the right button.
You've done good.
You said to 5, not 13. No. So this is first to 3 points. You know what button you have to press to attack, right? It's the E button with your D plus. Yeah. Are you both ready? You know to only press it. Yeah. Sorry, this button for both of you. And if I'm wrong, just make up those. Please say with my mistakes. Remember, you can only press the button when you say it's supposed to be where you can stand. I'm going to crank the volume as loud as I can. Let's do it. Kirby versus TV, how big? Can you crank the volume on the screen, please? First one ready. Remember, first to 3. You're with lady.
Oh, man.
Silence, please. And he's going to
Never seen that before.
Quiet, everybody, quiet. Max concentration.
Oh, come on!
That was good game. That was amazing. Best tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah. The other ones have been like clean sweeps. Finally, a more epic one.
I'm going to say right now, if you want to actually say you need to read the society thing, do whatever, we have a room down in Mages. In there. Which one? Nature's Game Jam. If you go to Nature's Game Jam after this, people can hang out and chat a bit, and we'll get to the top of the today's show. We have for you an SNES Classic. Area days included. However, are you going to be up on this chance? You're not going to be. Well, good time to start collecting when you have a female Corin.
Female Corin, he said.
Last but not least, you're also starting your Reaper collection here today with Mega Yarn Yoshi.
Mega Yarn Yoshi.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for control the MAGFest. See you all next year.
Will I see you next year? I don't know. Oh boy, what a show that was, throwing controllers. Had quite an epic conclusion right there with a tiebreaker. Oh wow. Usually when Throw Controllers has a tiebreaker, they will do Samurai Kirby, and the past few times that they've done it have been pretty much clean sweeps for the winning player, but this time it actually went through several tiebreakers of its own, which is really, really fun and thrilling to see. It's about time Throw Controllers has something like that. They also introduced 2 new categories in addition to what they add pretty much every year. They were called Pick Your Poison, where you can pick a challenge, or should I say pick one of 3 challenges, and you can pick either an audience member or one of the TRG members to play against. And the other category was called Devil's Deal, where you can set the challenges to be worth double points, but the catch is you're not going to get either an easy or a multiple choice question. However, if you get more and more points added to your score, there's going to be a high likelier chance you will get a brutal question. So it's like at least 2 or 3 of the panels remaining could still have a brutal question in them each, which sounds a little unfair right there, because I don't know how you could go like that for, but you gotta work with the devil that way, I guess. But anyways, it's about 10:30 p.m. right now. I think I just might wander around the convention a little bit, and then I may just head to bed for the night. And this was a very packed, fun day. I mean, the day started off with me winning the Mario Party 2 tournament. I got to see Name That Game Tune, see King Kianzan win that title. But yeah, his name is also Terran, and he decided to use the name Kingo in the Name That Tune panel. He's also one of those Puddle Plains members that does a lot of good gaming videos, particularly with Mario Party. They just really have fun times goofing off and everything. Then after that, I went to the Retro Gaming Jeopardy panel, which I actually got to play in, surprisingly. Then it was just a little hang around everywhere, just seeing what else is around. Then Throwing Controllers happened. And that place was packed, if you couldn't already guess. And I'm guessing that up there is, yeah, after we exited the Throwing Controllers panel, there was a violin concert going on up there. So I'm guessing they're still performing right there. But anyways, I think I will conclude this portion right here, and I'll probably see you back in my room when I call it a night. So I'll see you later.
And we made it back up to the room, and it's time for bed, pretty much. It's been a long, really fun day. A fun day 2 of MAGFest 2018. Anyways, not sure what tomorrow is going to have in store. I did look at the schedule, and there are a couple panels I would like to go to. One involves Breath of the Wild and the Future of Zelda. That will be at about 10:30 a.m. And they're going to have a special guest there with one of the people I just met earlier this week, Masayanella. Really looking forward to that kind of panel. I don't know what will be really discussed and everything, but we'll just see what happens in that. Then there's also going to be the MAGFest Versus Saturday night at 8 p.m., I think. I just want to go to that one because I watched the 2017 edition of it, and it looked really fun and hilarious. I'm not sure if I will actually sign up for it, but I at least want to go see it. And then at midnight, and I'm kind of surprised it's at midnight, there's going to be a Mario Party 10 tournament. I'm signing up for it, even if there's going to be very little people signing up for it. I mean, I got to get some more endpoints somehow. I mean, I just won 7 of them from that Mario Party 2 tournament win. That was just pretty amazing what I had to go through to get that win today. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed the MAGFest Day 2 vlog. I will see you in the next video for Day 3. I'll see you later.